What's going on, guys? It's Greg from ECD Greg, and welcome back to another cleat review. We haven't done one of these in a while, and so we're back with the Freeze 3.0. This came out not too long ago. It's the newest in the Freeze line, obviously the third one, and today we're going to be taking a look at it and letting you know how it feels and works on the field. So here is the box that comes in, red New Balance box. I got the 10.5, which is my standard size. Open this up here, and there we have it in all white. Pull out the other ones. So a couple basic specs you guys need to know on these is they're gonna come in a mid and a low. We have the mid here, obviously. They're 110 bucks, which is actually a decent price point relative to Nike cleats, which are more like 130. And the weight, so I have here the old Freeze 2.0s, which as you can see was my go-to cleat for a long time and has gone through a lot of wear. These were 10 ounces per cleat, one of the latest ones we've ever measured. So now moving to the 3.0, they're going to be a little heavier at 11 ounces per cleat. They still feel very light. The Freeze is definitely their speed model, so light is the goal. They feel great. An ounce on each foot is something, but it's not going to be too noticeable. It's only about 10% heavier, and they are still lighter than the newest Huaraches. The Huarache 7s come in at 11.5 ounces per cleat. So I know there's a lot of numbers with the Huarache. What you want to take away here is they're a little heavier than the older model, but still a very lightweight cleat. So first, let's take a look at what has stayed the same. The main selling point of the Freeze has always been the QIX Rail, QIX Rail. I guess I'm saying that right, which is this outer rim of teeth that go on the cleat. I talked a lot about this in the older reviews. This has not really changed from everything I can tell. This is the same exact QIX Rail that you've had on other cleats, and I love it for its traction. When you're cutting, you're really gonna catch the side of the cleat. Not many, or I don't think any of the cleats have this feature. Some have them on the outside of the cleat, but not angling out. And in Lacrosse, you're doing a lot of cutting, and if you roll on the outside a little bit, it's gonna catch you and give you that traction. So I love it as an attackman for fast cuts, and I think face-off guys have loved it as well. I think the only drawback that I've noticed is I do kick myself. Like I mentioned in the old review, since it's the same kind of thing, you are gonna kick yourself, and I've even gotten cuts. I have a scar from it, and I know looking at last video's comments, other people have had this experience. So you gotta kinda take the good with the bad there. Maybe I'm a little clumsy, I don't know, but I've definitely kicked myself with the QIX Rail. And then looking at the middle of the plate, it's very, very similar. I think that their cleats were always very good. These ones look a little bit longer maybe, and now they're sort of square diamond shape. They changed the shape a little bit. I don't think it'll have any huge impact. And then down set really low is a whole bunch of tiny turf shoe-like spikes that are mainly up here at the toe. And then a couple on here at the top. I think these are great because as you sink in really deep, you're gonna get that really deep grab by these, but these are also gonna help too. All these little turf shoe-like spikes are gonna just help you from slipping and give you that extra traction. Looking at a couple other changes, they've got a new heel and tongue in here. So as opposed to like a full sleeve, which is what a lot of cleats have done, they've still got this cut down and have gone with a really slim, tight-fitting tongue and a slim, tight-fitting heel, and also brought the pull back. Apparently that was a big complaint from the original, is it had no pull tab. So the pull tab's back, and you've got this heel cup and also this tongue, which are gonna be really tight-fitting without doing that full sleeve that some other cleats have done. And then you've got a new upper, so it's kind of two parts. Back here is a synthetic material, here's a mesh. Both seem really durable, which is great. They don't seem like they're gonna pull, snag, or rip. It keeps it breathable, keeps it lightweight. I think it looks nice and clean and was really smart. I was also reading on their site, it has something called booty construction, which I honestly don't know what that means, but I'll let you know how it feels once I try it on. As far as the looks, I actually thought that this one looked a little bit better. I liked the look of the back a little bit more on the old one, but this is a clean look, really simple, new design, kind of like snowflakes, kind of Freeze looking pattern on the cleat here, and then just a simple pattern on the back. So they've kept it really clean, which I think is smart. It's not gonna be off-putting at all. So now we're gonna head out on the turf, put them on, take a couple shots, take a couple cuts, and let you guys know how they feel. All right, let's put these on here, let you guys know how they feel. Got them loosened up. Actually, for brand new cleats, unbroken in, that's really nice feeling. I think 10.5 fit for me, width and length is perfect. So they're true to size, which is nice. They've also got this little band here, which is kind of cool. It puts a little tension on the bottom, so you don't have to pull the laces quite as tight. And another thing I like is they have 2 holes for each row, so it doesn't let the laces get loose, kind of locks them in. Usually first time wearing a pair of cleats after the first shooting session, my feet hurt unbearably. So far, these are pretty good. So start moving around, take a couple shots. So after initial wear, I actually love these. I think the fit was perfect for me. At 10.5 is a perfect fit. They needed almost no break-in. I would feel pretty comfortable going out to play a game in these with just that first shooting session as a break-in. I think I didn't feel any blisters. Usually the first session of wearing new cleats, I'll feel a lot of pain in my foot across the top here. And then on these sides, my feet feel great. And I thought the traction was, I mean, they were really gripping the turf. I shoot out there almost every day and use different cleats or turf shoes. These were really grabbing the turf. So you're gonna get a lot of cutting. I thought this felt really well. Overall, I'm really impressed. I think that this might be, I might have to phase the old ones out, but I think the Freeze might continue to be the cleat that I wear in games. So if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. If you want us to review other cleats or footwear, leave them down in the comments. We'll take a look at it. Subscribe for more videos. This season we got highlights, more cleat reviews coming up, all the gear reviews. So subscribe to stay up to date with all that stuff. Like the video if you liked it, and have a great day.
Yeah, who survived now? Turf got your back.